And today we are playing as Orianna in the mid lane, and I do oh, I thought I just flashed, but I do very strongly apologize. I actually missed First Blood. I was late in the getting into this game, so apparently our bot lane is Draven and Blitzcrank did pick up First Blood onto Vayne, so I'm not sure how they did that, but fantastic job. Anyways, Orianna is actually a very high skill cap champion who, in my honest opinion, if you can be a fantastic Orianna, then you are uncounterable in lane. That is my 100% honest opinion, because an amazing Orianna is truly disgusting. Like, it's damn near unbeatable. But maybe that's just my thought. Anyways, it looks like our mid laner is either giving like a really hard leash or fuck. That was bad. But I don't know where he is. So oh, there he is. Alright, there's our Vel'Koz that we're against. So as you can see now, we are clearly against the Vel'Koz. It looks like he started with his W, and I'm just going to move out of that, no problem. And Vel'Koz is actually kind of annoying to lane against, as most mid laners. And keep in mind what I just said a second ago, I am not a fantastic Orianna by any means. I think I'm possibly okay with her at best, but I'm definitely not amazing. So something to keep in mind while you watch this. She was someone I wanted to practice a little while ago just because I understand how powerful she is, but at the same time I lack the confidence to truly use her. Maybe that's the past though, because I have gotten much better at the game in all honesty. So possibly now that I have improved my mechanics drastically, I could be... Whoops. Shit, as I say that, dude. I apologize in advance. It's 4:45 in the morning. Currently, I just checked the time, so maybe a little off, and I should have run down. That was a mistake. Let's see. He started with boots? Really? Damn. All right, I'm just going to walk down. We'll go ahead and do some damage here. And also, a very important thing when using Orianna is do remember to use her auto attack. Her auto attack does too much damage to just ignore using because of her passive, the Clockwork Windup, or I think this was called. Yeah, Clockwork Windup. It adds bonus magic damage to your attacks. It actually scales up as you hit the same target multiple times. So it's very powerful. It helps with last hitting a lot, and it also helps with trading a lot, especially when you're able to auto-attack trade really effectively, which is kind of difficult against the Vel'Koz, because usually he's not going to be in range to auto-attack you. He just sits away from you and pussyfoots around with his slow and his Ws. So that's usually kind of how Vel'Koz lanes go. But there's not a lot you can truly do about it for a little bit. I'll be able to do more about it a little later. For now, I just need to kind of farm up. And actually, it would be really beneficial for me to push him under tower. Who's their jungler, though? Kha'Zix, yeah. It would be beneficial for me to push him under tower. And I need to not let him poke me for free like that, so I had to retaliate with an auto. Let's go ahead and auto Q, just to make sure I get that siege minion. And actually, once you practice just a tiny bit with Orianna, farming with her is fantastic. It feels so nice, and it's actually almost difficult to be missing CS with her because you have such a low cooldown on your Q, and it's a very dependable ability to get CS with. Plus, your auto attack does way more damage than almost any other mid laner, excluding AD mid laners. Because, there we go, got my shield off for the CS still. So as you can see, even though I've been missing some, I do have 40 at 5 minutes compared to Vel'Koz's 22. So we're definitely outclassing him a lot in this right now. And I'm actually just going to push the wave right now because I realize that if I can keep him under really heavy pressure, that he's going to have an even harder time CSing. So I will be able to do that, especially now that he's got no mana either. We'll have a lot easier time just getting him down and making him miss more CS. So we will keep this up. And of course, first item rush will be the Athenes. Very standard in any mid lane versus AP matchup. Usually, it's still fine to go Athenes and AD matchups, but usually you kind of want to avoid it just because the Athenes really doesn't offer any defensive stats in AD matchups. Like if you're against, say, a Zed, you're probably not want to get the Athenes first. You'll probably end up wanting to get something more along the lines of, say, a Zhonya's. Because that'll help you way more than Athene's will. Unless you're so drastically ahead that he can't burst you, but that is usually not the case. So, with all of that in mind, let's actually just avoid that if we can. I'm going to miss... Alright. I used my Q to make sure I wouldn't miss both of those because that would be kind of bad. But let's just keep farming it up here, get some autos off. Never mind, just going to get slowed. That sucks. Gonna take that shot. And let's see. What the heck? We have Jungle Braum? I didn't even notice that. That's so swag. Alright. I need to be very careful about getting ganked by Kha'Zix. Because if I get ganked right now, like if he gets a good gank off on me, I'm going to... Oh, hello. Speak of the devil, right? Speak of the devil. Look at this guy. What are you doing, Ka? What are you doing? I don't know what he's still trying for. What? What is he? Oh, that flash slow. And let's see. All right, the flash coming out from Vel'Koz. And will this be... all right, that's going to be the flash to get the Braum stun off. So there goes the Q. And there goes my flash to make sure I got that kill. Sick ganks. So that'll actually help me a lot. And I tried to shockwave him under the tower, but I accidentally used the wrong ability. But I'm glad it still worked. So we got quite a lot out of that. I'm just going to push this wave. And I'm going to go back, because it looks like Vel'Koz went back. Yeah, he's going back. He's missing all this wave right now, so that's really bad for him. But 100, 67 CS in about 8 minutes. Not doing too bad there. Let's go ahead and pick up both of these boots and some potions. And I will, of course, pick up a ward. So... keep in mind, I do not have my flash, which is why I do need... It's even more important than usual to pick up a ward right now. And I don't think I'll be getting this blue because Braum is low in levels, so he does need the experience, which is totally fine. But now that I've got the Chalice, and the lane is actually kind of slowly pushing towards me, which is really good for me, we can be in a very good position. It looks... What the heck? If he actually pushes that, I can still get all of these, no problem. So let's see. As you can see, he just got the Chalice. He did not get the Fiendish Codex like I did. Trying to do damage to me. It's slightly working, I guess, but not too much. So I can just kind of tank these out. Make sure I get all of them, and that'll be that. So we do have over double Vel'Koz's CS. Very good for us. And let's go ahead and get some damage off on him right here. Get some autos. There we go. Good trade for us. Get my potions ticking. And it looks like another successful Braum gank going off. Good job. And let's go ahead and just kill him here. The shockwave and the auto attack. A very, very easy setup. Just constantly poking him down and not giving him a chance to get any of his HP back. So this is looking like it's going very heavily in our favor right now. And Vel'Koz is going to miss more minions. And now that I have another kill on him, this is looking pretty good. So I'm just going to kind of queue up over here, and if I had my shockwave, I may have been able to kill that Kha'Zix, or not my shockwave, my dissonance, which is my W in case you don't know. All right, he went back. He definitely didn't want to risk that. I'll just get a potion ticking right now, so I can keep staying in lane, because I don't really have any need to go back just yet. So let's actually get some damage off on him here. Because as I said, with the Chalice in hand, I'm not really going to be needing too much mana by any means like that. So we should be good. Let's go ahead and kip my ball right in his face so I can just poke him more, bring him down that much more. He's going to use his ultimate here, and I'm actually just going to sit here and auto him. We're going to heal myself to get out. Oh shit. Alright, I'm dead. I'm probably not dead. Wait, no, Braum is here. I'm definitely not dead. Let's go ahead and get some autos in here. The W from Braum and the slow coming out right there. Let's go ahead and get this Q out here. And nope, no double ups for me. Hashtag no love. But fantastic job. I'm glad I saw him, and I'm glad I ran that way, kind of out of instinct. So a great counter gank. 93 CS at 1030. So still doing very well there. Let's pick up the Athenes. And I'll actually pick up a second Doran's ring just to... No, I won't. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to save my money for the most part so I can get a bit more going for myself. Because the faster I can complete my items, the better off I'll be to fight the rest of their team. Because even though we are pretty far ahead right now, bot lane is actually doing very well in the enemy team. Overall, like, our bot lane is doing fine too, but their bot lane has double mine CS. So they're doing far superior. So this game isn't actually totally won yet, even though I am 3-0-1. It should be, obviously pointing in our favor, because a very farmed mid laner with a lot of kills is definitely terrifying. Let's not undermine that at all. And it looks like he's getting a little too close to me, so I'm just going to take advantage of that. Place my ball very aggressively, because I know if he walks near it, I can just do that to him. Actually missed my dissonance. That was pretty bad. But still going to be fine. Gonna drop a ward here, and I'm glad I just did. So, gonna get out no problem from Jax, and I'll drop my ball aggressively once again. Because to be honest, I'm not that scared of the Jax overall. I'm actually going to go drop a ward over here too, just in case Jax is trying to get cheeky with me. So, getting all those, Jax is going bottom. Go ahead and caution ping them, because I don't really... Yeah, there's Jax. Jax really wasted his time by roaming down like this, because he's not getting anything out of it. So that is a bit of a shame for him. I'm just going to use my W there. Actually, getting the poke off on Vel'Koz was not even intentional on that. But, any poke helps, so... Actually, if I can catch him with a good dissonance, he's going to die. So I'll go ahead and just bring my ball very aggressive again. And he's dead. So, that will be... Oh, nope. Well, he uses flash, so that's still pretty good for me for no summoners from my side. And that will force him out of lane. And I got this tower now, too. So, just shield myself, get all these minions. And that will be that. So mid tower going down right there. And actually I could get a bit more. What is Kha'Zix doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes. Got it. What? Alright, so Vel'Koz ulted me. I actually thought about flashing, but he wasn't really doing a lot of damage, so I didn't really feel like I'd need to. And I'm glad I didn't, because I didn't need to. So, a little bit of a risk there. We have Braum behind us. Kind of bringing my camera up to make sure that was Braum, and I actually misclicked on my mini-map, as I'm sure you guys saw there, and almost got myself actually killed, but that is a-okay. So actually, I want this top farm, so I'm going to go get it, maybe a little slightly being towards the top laner, possibly, but I also want to pad my numbers, make myself look really good at this game, so that will be the true goal. The true intentions in my mind. So let's go ahead and Q, try and make sure we get all of these. Q again through there, W, and Q through there. Alright, so 134 CS at 14 minutes, 4-0-1. Doing pretty well, I'll say. So I will get, let's see, I'm just going to pick up the Needless. A very vicious Needless, mind you. Apparently I was typing that in all caps. So it looks like a shutdown actually going down Braum, no problem there. And our blue is up, so that is something I should kind of keep track of, perhaps. Unless I'm just going to use the Dark Flight to get away from Jax. Will not matter, though. Counter-Strike coming up after the Massacre. Trying to flash out the flash from Jax. Kind of a very unnecessary flash from Jax, but still, could have gone worse. Like, he could have not gotten any summoners from Jax out of that. So, Whirling Death coming out from Draven, actually, and they will be losing this fight in the bot lane. So as you guys can see, even though I'm doing very well, there's still potential for things to happen. Let's go ahead and not get hit by that, and there we go. Make sure I get that. And now with the Needlessly Large Rod, I should be in a very good position. And it looks like, oh, hello. Alright, going to bring the ball into myself and shockwave me, and I'm going to, oh, holy shit. I did not think he would do that much. That was well played. I thought I would be able to get both of them in my shockwave, but I misjudged my range and I stepped too far away from Vel'Koz. So that was a misplay on my part. Have my Sorcerer Shoes now, that'll help a lot. Looks like Vayne is going to die for her aggression. So that will be the end of her life. Tower's going to go down, but the enemy Braum should go down as well. The slow landing, so knocking him up, and yeah, Braum's going to die. So there's the stun there, and another kill for the Braum on our team. So having Braum on each team is actually almost a little awkward feeling, and I'm really sad that he's taking all the blues. I get the second, like I understand him taking the second blue, but third blue I really would have loved to have. Anyways, we got Dragon, so I'm actually going to just shove out mid lane and then go top, because there's a lot of farm up there that I don't really want to miss out on. So let's just do that and hustle on up so I can make sure that we don't miss this. Because actually, people tend to undervalue farm a lot and how potent it can truly be. But when you really undervalue farm, that's when it stops seeming as important. And you cannot let that happen. So hello, Jax. I'm just going to go ahead and keep this up. And if he actually jumps on me, I should be able to kill him. So I'm not too worried about Jax. Let's just go ahead and... I'll miss that one. That's okay. So let's throw the ball in here first. Because the ball does give you vision. So it's always good to throw your ball first if you think someone might be in a dangerous situation. Usually if you can put your ball in a bush though, you're probably close enough to get hit by something from the enemy team anyways. So try and do it from safer locations if you can possibly, because that will save your life a few times actually. I can almost guarantee that. So just keeping up the farm, kind of pushing down top lane. And we'll go ahead and bring the ball back. Q in the middle of those guys. Auto that, auto that. And I guess I'll work on this tower a bit, because no one is here to stop me. The only person that might be is Kha'Zix, and there he is. He cannot kill me. I know this. So I'll just kind of do a little poke to him and make sure he stays down. So, going to walk over here, do damage, and walk over here, do damage, and there's the auto for the kill, I guess. He chose way too late of a time to leap out, and just doing the massive sustained damage that Orianna can do was enough to take him down with no cost to me and no use of my ultimate either. So, actually, that could make Jax very, very, very cocky if he gets too close. So, actually, it looks like he's not going to. The shockwave going to come out, and the auto for the kill. So, picking up him, and let's see if I can get this too. That'll be a double kill for me. Picking up the double buffs with that. Braum stepping too close, and I do still have my heal, so I can possibly outplay if they try and do something to me. But I feel like it would probably be the wiser choice to leave, and let's actually go ahead and flash away and ball her, use my heal, and... oh, hello? You want to keep fighting? You want to keep fighting this battle? And boom! Wait, I missed. And boom! There's the kill! She was trying to do that white camp way too much for that lifesteal, so just manipulating my ball from over the wall from safety and taking them down. So, 8-1, do have the double buffs now, will help me a lot. And let's get these and go back, because I can get my Rabadons now. We are still farming well, which is almost a little weird for me, because as I'm sure if you guys watch my videos a lot, my farm tends to fall off because I try and make silly plays and I just quit farming. That's really all that happens. But if I'm focused and actually keep trying to farm, I can usually farm decently well. Plus as Orianna, it's very easy, like I was saying earlier. And now I've got the Rabadons. If I play properly, I can probably like 1v3-ish. With a good shockwave, I'm actually positive I could. But let's see. It looks like Braum going to try and go in here. I'm going to drop my ball on him. Shockwave right there, ticking them all down. The massive damage. Jax is trying to jump on me. Won't really matter. Just going to kind of tick him down with my sustained damage. And boom! That will be a double kill for me. And we'll just shield ourselves and get these minions. Looks like, oh, he's getting grabbed. So the triple, nope, not going to come out. And let's go ahead and speed him up. Get this auto off here. And boom, there's going to be another double kill for Aatrox. For the ace, actually, 10-1 and 4. And I actually didn't get a stellar shockwave off there, but it wasn't particularly bad either. So it was good enough that it was able to kill them. And I do need to be just a little mindful of Kha'Zix, because he can stealth in and jump. But I really doubt he's got the testicles to do that. So, oh, I was wrong. I was wrong about his testicles. Let's go ahead and just stick on this Jax, and there's the W, going to shield him, and I'm just going to stick from behind here, and let's go ahead and pick this guy up. There's the double kill right there, and the triple kill right there going in, and it looks like, oh, no, shit! She tumbled forward, dude, damn. I actually didn't see Vayne. That was totally my fault. So Vayne actually just wrecking them, but the Braum passive going to stun her up, and oh, that will be the end of the game. So ending that game, 202 CS at 21 minutes, 13-2 I believe was my ending score. So a very well played Orianna game from me. And it's really nice to see that I'm not making as many just really silly errors like I used to be when I played Orianna. So it's really nice and encouraging for me as a player that I know I can see my improvements. So I actually will probably keep playing Orianna more because I have been enjoying her a lot. And anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and favorite really out. I'm sorry I couldn't pump a lot of energy into this. Like I said, it's 5 in the morning right now. I'm pretty tired, but I tried to make it somewhat informative so you guys at least learned something about mid lane. I didn't teach that much about mid lane in general, but I hope you picked up something about Orianna, and I hope you give her a try too because she's a very powerful character that's rather underplayed just because people are intimidated by how her kit works. But if you can learn it, you can see that the results are devastating. And as always, though, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and favorite me out. If you want to, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. All things will be in the description below. And as always, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace!